Valentine's Day this year will mark a special occasion for Animal Medical Center. It will be the facility's 25th anniversary since it opened its doors to offer veterinary care to Belize's pets. At the helm were Dr. Michael DeShield, Miriam DeShield, and Dr. Jane Crawford. While Dr. DeShield has passed on, his wife and Dr. Crawford continue to run the facility.
The initial idea was the dream of Michael DeShield, who was my husband. And he saw Dr. Jane as a student at Belize College of Agriculture. And I like to say that I think he picked her then, seeing how good she was. And so when she graduated and finished studying in Cuba, she came over as an intern with him.
Marion DeShield told us that together they worked tireless hours at the first clinic, which was located at the corner of Castle and Lancaster Streets in Belize City, a family property of her deceased husband. And some of the strides that the facility boasts about now can also be shared as part of Belize's national growth.
He designed it so that it could be a clinic and renovated it for a clinic. And we were there 15 years. Many of the new graduates from veterinary programs came through our clinic, our animal medical center at that time, for training after they finished school.
Dr. Crawford was fresh out of her studies in Havana, Cuba, when the center was getting started. That would mark the start of her commendable career.
There wasn't a lot of activity or veterinary activity at that time. At that time, if we saw 5 animals for the day, that was like, okay, we did very good today. We had 5 clients and all of that. Right. Well, now, if we see 5 patients for the day, well, what is wrong? Something is wrong.
How many do you see in a day?
It varies. I think we see, I don't know, some days more than 50.
The facility started to offer more services to the pet population, and it became popular among pet owners who turned to the clinic whenever the need arose. With the expansion came the need for relocation. That happened 10 years ago in the Belama Phase 2 area on a street named after Dr. DeShield. And the services offered also include wildlife health care.
One of our doctors, Dr. Philip DeShield, who is my son, Michael's son, did training in wildlife veterinary medicine. And a lot of the NGOs that are, when it's convenient, they bring the animals here to us. We do a lot of wildlife. I think we do a lot of birds. 80% of our patients are dogs. And maybe 10%, maybe less, are cats. And then we have about 3% wildlife. And then more negligible amount, even less of large animals. But we do that too. So we would see pigs, cows.
We were present when Tito, one of the smaller breeds, showed up for dental care. Dr. Crawford did the honors while we watched, from the administering of the anesthesia to the actual procedure. But dental care is one of several services that the center offers.
We do general consultation. So if you have a pet that you just want to do a checkup, vaccination, so you come in as a checkup, then you do a regular visit, that you do vaccination, deworming, we do a physical checkup, make sure the animal is okay and everything. So that's the basic. Then we also have surgeries. We do routine procedures like spays and neuter. So if you have your female or male that you don't want them to have puppies, then that is done as well. And we also do other procedures.
The Animal Medical Center has a staff of 14, including 4 full-time veterinarians and a team of assistants and students enrolled in Galen University's veterinary program. As the facility looks ahead, DeShield said she is stepping aside into retirement, but there's an adjustment she'd like to see happen in the near future.
We've had a grooming service a long time, but it was in-house trained. I would like to find someone who would be interested in doing the grooming and just give them some of the professional training so that we could offer that in Belize, that somebody's skilled in this. That's a dream for me going forward. I would also like to rearrange the hospital. If we were going to make a change, I would like to extend our ward to make it a little bit more friendly, and that would be a thing I would do going forward.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.